don't come to this building. If you got hurt in here, it would be forever till somebody found you. The demon basically said he was going to kill me.
All haunted places have a story to tell. It can be tragic, it can be scary, and it can be very dangerous. This is Colin Browen, and these are the Paranormal Files.
I've always been a very open-minded person. That's just how I am and how I was raised. But when you start to really think about what happens when you die, that's when the mind either opens even further or begins to close. My journey into seeking answers towards the afterlife took me to San Marcos, Texas, just a month ago, where we encountered an abandoned church that nobody has ever investigated for paranormal activity before. This place has quite the long history, and some of the answers that we received during this investigation were a bit shocking to me, to say the least. But let's do this.
Jesus, 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 Jesus.
So often.
You want to do it again? Linda, you were talking to me off camera with Jeff, sharing a little story. Will you just share it with our viewers real quick before we start?
Well, I was telling Colin that I was attacked by a demon twice. I've not talked about this with many people. In one of my previous husband's house, family house in Georgia, we were there staying one night, and I was awoke being choked. There was nothing there, but there was something there. And I was grabbing at, trying to get it off my neck, and there was a conversation, and I know it was all in my head, but the demon basically said he was going to kill me. And I'm like, I don't know about you, but I don't plan on dying today. Anyway, so I like, this sounds so stupid. With the hands on me, I got to our suitcase. Well, let me back up. We were moving away from there, and everything was packed up. And being the good Catholic, you always have the little cross by the door. Anyway, the last thing I grabbed when we were leaving was the cross, and it was in my suitcase. I got to the suitcase with this thing dragging on me and grabbed the cross. The demon said, "That won't help you. It hasn't been blessed." And it wasn't blessed, but my son had bought it for me at San Jose Mission, and I said it was blessed by the love of a son for his mother. And the demon let go and said, "We're not done." About a year later, my father-in-law passed away, and we had to go back. This time I took a blessed crucifix and my rosary with me, and we were in the same room, and the demon came again at night and started choking me. I reached over, grabbed the crucifix and my rosary, and it left. That would have been in 1994. About 5 years later, I was at the HEB, the big HEB here, and this lady walked up, she touched me on the arm, and she goes, "You've been attacked by a demon." And I said, I just kind of went, "Yeah." And she says, "He's not done with you." And she walked off. Of course, that was a long time ago, and I haven't had a demon, knock on wood. But anyway, that's one private demon story.
Crazy. What an interesting story, though. If you ever need help, you can go right here.
Hi, I'm Linda Coker. I'm a member of the Hays County Historical Commission in the what we call the Old African American Church. It's had several names through the years, but that's the locals call it. It was in 1866, a group of freed slaves met wanting their own church, and Reverend Moses John, they organized what they called the Colored Baptist Zion Church. And it was the first African American congregation in this area. In 1872, the church became a charter member of the Guadalupe Baptist Association. And that same year, 1872, the Ku Klux Klan burnt the church down. San Marcos has a bad KKK history, but we're over it. Then, and that church was actually 2 blocks over where what used to be Tuttle Lumber, where they're building the apartments right here. That's where that church was. They raised money. They met different places. They worked really, really hard. And in 1908, under Reverend Curry's leadership, they built this church. It was called the First Baptist Church NBC, which means National Baptist Convention of San Marcos. And then they had service here until 1986 when, because of the structural issues and stuff, they built a new church right across the street. It is a Texas historical landmark, and we are anxiously waiting for it to be restored. We're hoping that somehow that's going to happen really soon. The only paranormal thing that I've ever heard about this building, and I have no idea, it's one of those what I call legend has it. I have been told that there was a reverend or a deacon that hung himself in the basement, and that he is down there. However, it's a really short ceiling, so it would have been kind of hard to do that. You'd had to basically just lay down. I don't know. Anyway, that's the only paranormal story that I've had, is that there was activity in the basement when there would be events going on down there.
Was that confirmed that someone hanged themselves?
I have never been able to find that.
Very spooky legend, though.
But back in the day, if it was early 1900s, that's not something that the newspaper would have necessarily reported on an African American man.
True.
So, it would not have been news necessarily.
Interesting. And people haven't really ever done a ghost hunt here, have they?
I don't think one's ever been done here. It's very, very, very few people, other than older congregants of the church, have ever even been in this building. You cannot imagine how lucky you are to be standing here now. There are people that would just give a left leg to be in this building, and it just never happens.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's crazy.
I think, given the history of the building and the history of the people that built the building and loved and lived in it, I cannot imagine that there wouldn't be some energy left behind. And I'm hoping you figure that out.
Me too. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I don't get any kind of weird feelings or anything, so whatever energy is here, I think would be a loving, good energy.
But it's a somewhat dangerous building too, to be in, just to warn people online in case they're considering.
There's a lot of structural issues, a lot of rotten wood, it'd be a very, very dangerous place to come in and not know where to go and where not to go. I would not recommend it at all. Don't come to this building.
Yeah, good.
One, it has no trespass all over it.
Yeah, exactly.
And two, if you got hurt in here, it would be forever till somebody found you, because it's not a frequently visited place. This church to the community is held in very high reverence.
You want to walk over here with me?
Yeah.
We can kind of show people this little, what he called, the death drop.
Yeah. Bring your kids to Sunday school. Oops.
Try to avoid the death drop. Yeah, so to people online, this is just one reason why you should not come. Because here are the stairs. And right here, this is, how tall is that? What did you say? 10, 12 feet?
It's at least 12.
Just drop.
That's crazy.
Yeah, directly down.
And you can see how rotten all this wood is, how damaged.
Yeah, the whole building is just
And
got
see all
that.
that's why I was saying that there's some light in the building because of the little where the wood's rotten.
Such a cool building.
It'll take a lot of money to fix this building. It's just a drop. It would be enough to maybe stabilize it a little bit, like stabilize the bell tower over there. But yeah, it's just a drop in the bucket.
And he was saying before that bell tower could just crumble it.
Yeah, and it's just been slowly, in the years that I've lived here, you can just see it kind of slowly.
Man, yeah, you can really see this place is just falling apart in so many regards.
The fact that it's still standing is a miracle in
Seriously.
itself. So don't come here.
Yeah, right.
That's fairly fresh.
Just to explain, we were doing a little walkthrough before we filmed because Linda's never been in the basement and we were going to look. None of us have been down there. And we came across, you can't show this on YouTube, but there's a fresh pile of poop. You think that looks dog?
I think it looks dog.
Yeah, that looks like dog to me, for sure.
Kind of gross.
Or human with the tiniest little...
There's a beer can right there.
I know. But you said you saw a figure of some sort?
Well, when Linda and Kurt were talking out front, I saw a figure, or I don't know how big it was, to be honest with you, flash by the door. But, I mean, that looks fairly fresh, doesn't it?
It looks super fresh.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
That is the owner of a dog that has to pick it up all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Me too.
Okay, well, you want to go first?
So, hopefully there's not a rabid... No. Jeez. We might have a...
That's weird how it's...
Maybe there's a resident here.
Hello?
I'm gonna pick up a stick just in case here. How about bats? Do you know if there's bats in here, I wonder?
I've never heard that.
Yeah, okay. Oh, wow. Forest.
Oh, see who's
Oh, wow, look at this.
Ugh.
Wow. What's that? Oh, there's that. These are old cans.
Man, this is eerie down here.
There's a guy working out back here. I saw him.
So now my preservation mind is thinking, what will you do with this space if you restore the building? I had heard that there was a barbecue pit down here.
Right here, look at
And
this.
there it is.
A barbecue pit in a church.
It's Texas, we take our barbecues serious.
You know, I think this stuff, this would be more like maybe food from like raccoons or something. Yeah. He's looking down the back here. Huh. Yeah, you can see the pit here pretty good.
Yeah.
This is kind of eerie right here, this thing. How somebody busted through this. You know, they didn't leave it like that, you know?
It's an old blackboard, isn't it? Or no?
So it's kind of like the school desk with the blackboard, but so 180 degrees from where it would have been new. Like this is like as opposite of what it would have been. This is like school after a nuclear explosion.
Who knows what's up in the crevices? Well, okay, I think we pretty much got, you know, a feel here.
Should we set our stuff up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Anything else you want to see, Linda?
Nope, I just wanted to see it. Now I can say I seen it.
So it's crazy that we were given access to this place. We're about to head in and investigate. And I just want to stress to you guys how important this building was to the city of San Marcos. Not only was it a gathering place for the African American community in times of need, but it was also a beacon of hope. When they originally built this church, it was a little bit down the street, and like Linda was saying, the Ku Klux Klan, the KKK, burned that church to the ground. Now, if you watched our video about the Hays County Jail, then you'll remember the story of a young African American boy having to drive the hearse for the Grand Wizard of the KKK, a local chapter, the most powerful, highest ranking guy in the KKK. He had to drive the hearse to the funeral of this guy while wearing a full-bodied hood himself. Now this is how deep-seated this racism kind of is in the history of San Marcos. So to be given access to investigate a church that nobody has really ever been able to investigate, I actually don't think anybody ever has, and to be able to tell the story, to try to help raise awareness that this building exists in the first place, that's awesome. That's a motion sensing cat toy that's supposed to only light up if it's touched or moved. Oh,
Okay.
you can clearly see there that none of us have touched it.
Weird.
That thing never goes off,
No,
too.
it doesn't.
That'll sit there for hours at a place and not go off.
That chair might have something to do with it.
Yeah, this is like the only chair in the entire basement, too. You know? So, sorry for that sudden introduction, but Jeff and I are now downstairs in the church. We have set up our static cameras for this investigation. They're going to be down here, both of them in the basement. First of all, let me show you this one. Over here, we have our first static camera. It's got a microphone. Here you go. Here's the shot, an infrared illuminator. And we've actually set up a laser grid using this little device, which, as you can see, projects dots of lasers, or what would you call that?
It's a laser grid.
It projects a laser grid onto the environment. So let's see.
Sure.
You can see when I turn on night shot even more clearly. Here's what it looks like. So if something moves right here, the static camera is going to pick it up. Over here we've got on the tripod the Kinect. This is the SLS camera that tracks figures that may appear using Xbox Kinect technology, motion tracking. You can see if I turn on the night shot, you can see it mapping out the environment live using its grid. Right here, this is the original shot. So there's what it'll do if it detects a figure.
Does it see me?
Yep. And so that we can monitor this remotely, we have this static camera pointing at the Kinect screen right there. So we're capturing everything, even when we're investigating other parts of the church.
And that's actually the old kind of bathroom area.
Yep.
All through here with a table, old table from original
And kind of the kitchen too.
kitchen as well. You can
Let's
see-
go upstairs and
you can see all
start.
the stuff. Look at breathing down here. What's going on?
So we've set up devices upstairs here in the church. And already the REM pod has started to hit
Okay,
over
that
there.
hasn't gone off again now. We know you guys worshiped here all these years. There was a lot of strife. Can you come out and talk to us?
Jeff's
Place
using
came.
the Ovilus right here.
Place came.
Is this a place that you came to worship? Is this the place you came to when you wanted to connect with God?
That was actually the baptismal bath there. Linda and I were talking about.
Oh,
And you can see the river, it's supposed to be like flowing into that huge tub.
let's go look at it.
So, certain hand place.
This is a bat. Oh.
Can you light that up more for us if you're here? Don't be afraid of us. We're friendly. We know about your history. Is this where you got baptized? Boy, adultery. Oh. Wow, that would be a sin.
Certain adultery boy.
What's the boy's name?
Oh, it's like it wants to tell us a name.
Yeah. What's your name? Did you get baptized right here in this tub? Can you see down in there?
It's pretty deep.
Save.
Save.
Elemental. Save.
Weird. Were you saved here when you were baptized?
Oh, there you
Do you believe in God?
go. I do feel some. I feel some like energy here for sure. Is this where you were saved? Were you baptized in this baptismal bath right here? See how that flows? Like Linda was saying, that river, it's supposed to like kind of flow into here. They had water flowing down into here.
Weird. Flowing water is something that supposedly supercharges a place with paranormal activity. There you go.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Is this a place you've been saved? What's your name? Give us a name. Talk into this box right here.
Maybe it was
Go
somebody.
into the baptismal right here.
Oh yeah.
See that?
Walk up the stairs.
And then
to the
also
door.
down there, look at the ladder. You'd walk down, climb down that ladder.
Oh, crazy. What the hell? I mean, heck.
We know this is a very historic church and a huge part of the civil rights movement. They had a lot of meetings in here. So we're here just to kind of expose your history, and we're completely friendly to your cause. We're not here to harm you. King.
Oh, King. The one true
Oh.
King. Our Lord and Savior, the King. What do they call
Save,
Jesus? The
King.
King of all kings? It said save again?
Save.
Wow.
King.
Save and King. Also, we're on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
Is this really?
Yeah, this building's on MLK Drive.
Is it the king of, well, what would that be actually?
I don't know.
The king of,
Is Jesus king? So, actually, unbeknownst to us at the time, when we were upstairs asking questions about Jesus and stuff like that, the static camera below had actually captured the motion ball lighting and illuminating by itself. You guys have seen us use this thing many times on our investigations, and we have, I don't even think one time, seen it light up by itself, but it was doing that while we were talking about Jesus. Unfortunately, the microphone, for some reason, did not capture any audio, and this is on the static camera, not the Hero camera, not the same issue that I had in the last video. This camera microphone was plugged in, everything was working, but it just didn't record anything. It's really weird. I'll play the real audio with the clip now and show you guys what it looked like. Remember, this is what we were talking about Jesus. Is God your king?
Were you saved? The King of Heaven? I don't know what there would be a saying.
There's definitely something about
Like that, yeah. Uh-huh.
Is God?
That's like the kingdom, you know?
Yeah, the kingdom. Have you been to the kingdom?
Can anyone who's in here, everybody, can you come over to the baptismal bath and give us some names? Some names. We know you're here. This is very historic. This is a place that you worship for years and years. Iron. What does iron mean?
Or almost nails? Jesus' nails?
Yeah, could be.
King, the king, Jesus. His nails? Wasn't he crucified at like dawn or sunset or something?
Yeah, I'm not even sure. I should know
when
my
was
history on that.
Jesus? When was he crucified?
Jeez. Of course, I grew up Catholic, so I should know that.
I was going to point out earlier too, what if this person that we're talking to had committed adultery with a boy
Uh-huh.
and then came here to be saved?
Uh-huh.
Like they had done these sins, they're admitting them to us, kind of like they would here to somebody. Maybe they served their time and were repentant
Yeah.
and came to. I almost feel like everybody is standing out here
Yeah.
just watching us, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Can't you kind of imagine like people out here saying your ministry to them?
Mm-hmm.
They'd all be gathered right here. Right out. All right here.
It's kind of eerie, honestly.
Oh.
Like I feel genuinely like I can see like
And this
50
goes
like shadows.
way
you know
up
what I
and the
mean?
ceiling's high.
Like just these like shadow figures just standing here like kind of staring at us. This thing stopped going off and this thing stopped giving
Do you
off.
think we should move?
Yeah.
Try it? Where do you want to go? You take it somewhere.
Okay. Turn this off for a second.
Watch your step. There's like a lot of nails sticking up here.
What's over here?
Yeah, there's like a
I heard some noises from over here.
room of some sort. There's like a room back here.
I don't know what this room was for.
Well, it would have been, it would have been behind the altar. So this would have probably been like where the minister rooms were.
It's really bad here. How loud?
Yeah, stinky. Maybe we'll get maybe out in the congregation.
At one point, worshipped here. We come in peace. Peace be with you. We just would like to talk to you. Actually, let's run an idea.
My father was Baptist, even though I grew up Catholic with my mother and my sisters. Can you give me a sign that you understand what I'm saying? You can walk over here. You can walk over by this light down here where you would be sitting during a service.
Oh my God. Mistake. Finish. Baby. Maybe.
Huh. Yeah.
It's a
Possible.
Baptist church.
Possible. Baby, finish, mistake.
Maybe someone who regretted ending their pregnancy. It was a mistake to finish my baby.
Yeah, could be. That light's going off on that.
Can you guys join me in prayer? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and
forgive us our trespasses,
forgive us our trespasses,
as we forgive those who have trespassed against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us
from evil.
Amen.
No, in the name,
That's for the power,
for the power of the glory. forever and yours.
For the glory and the power forever and ever, or something like that. Shit.
Amen.
I don't know if Hail Mary is part of the Baptist. Do you know? I don't know.
I don't know much about Baptist branches.
Yeah, my dad was Baptist, like I said, but
You know, honestly, I feel like we had a really, really intense moment over there of activity.
the light just went off there.
But now I feel like this energy has left this room. Almost like it came through to tell us about the king, how it was saved. That's bizarre. By the baptism tub.
Yeah.
Saved. That's what a baptism is rebirth, saving your soul, basically. I think we should go down to the basement.
Oh, that noise hit. Yeah. The device went off. Can you make that device go more? Are you coming in?
Have you been to heaven? Have you seen heaven? What the hell? I mean, heck.
I wonder if one more time we should just go back to the altar one more time and then go down. Or don't. You don't want to do that. Is that what you want us to do?
Were you saved by Jesus?
Come over and gather on there, around here, and make these lights go.
Can you give us one light for yes?
Use your energy and go more. Well, it's really flashing.
Look, you can see the REM pods, or the ovulus is detecting energy too.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting down here how you can see the ovulus still in the same word, but it's that yellow light right there is detecting EMF energy, and it's coinciding with the REM pod.
Can you light up the other lights?
Knock.
Light up the other lights for us.
Look at, as this is stronger, the ovulus is showing that it's stronger.
Do you believe in God like Colin asked you? You must believe in God. If you believe in God, then make the lights light up more. Show your faith. No disrespect, but
That's a really strong light though when you ask that.
I want to go downstairs then.
Yeah, let's go downstairs.
Leave this or
Let's bring this.
just a tone.
Home?
Tone.
Oh.
Tone. Like the tone of that, I don't know.
For you guys online, the SLS is technology that is supposedly able to map out spirits using Kinect technology from the Xbox. It has a little infrared grid that maps out. It's used for VR games to map out human figures in the environment using like hand analyzation, faces, and everything. And that's why people think it's interesting when you're able to pick up on these figures in these haunted locations when there's obviously nothing in front of the camera that resembles a human.
You know, they could be up in the rafters, you know? Doesn't matter. A spirit can be anywhere. Are you somewhere like by the baptismal? I would think that's where you'd be, but
Let's go walk up there. It's crazy.
what do you
I
think?
hear some knocking. from
Yeah, there was some knocking over
From
there.
in here?
Over there.
Hello?
This is the baptismal. I would think like you walked up the stairs. Stairs, ladder. Are you here? Oh, oh, geez. Blind Copper Nation.
I'm just not feeling any energy up here, man. I think we should go downstairs.
Okay.
That's where we should focus.
Let me just do one shot down here.
Okay, so we got, for some reason, both of our camera battery lights just refuse to work, so I have to plug it in using this charger and have it plugged in the whole time. But now that we got light, we're gonna go downstairs into the basement where supposedly the Reverend hung himself.
We're,
Hanged, I should say.
Do you have a spirit box? Us, sun, sign. This seems
Son?
like kind of crazy though. S-O-N.
Wait, hold on, let me see.
Like the Son of God?
Yeah, us, all of us in the congregation, it's a sign.
Or what sign are you going to show us?
Okay, let's go down.
Okay. Is there anybody upstairs? Yeah, you can go.
Yeah, by the way, you don't want to go to that upstairs because I did earlier and it's covered in poop and it's really structurally unstable. If you died... Oh, what the hell?
What's happening? Oh, shoot. Dang it.
The whole thing is dead.
Well, what do you mean? Oh, that's still going. That's still going.
Hey everybody, it's Colin here. So today is going to be a huge day in my life. So that's why the video is a little bit on the shorter side today, because I have some really important things that I have to do that you will hear about very soon. But I just wanted to remind you guys that we're posting the static camera footage from our investigations on the Patreon for the channel. The link is in the description of the show. If you appreciate the work that we're doing here, please consider buying a piece of merchandise, becoming a patron on Patreon. All of it helps so much, and I'm planning some really big shoots from New Orleans to Baltimore, Detroit, lots of different places across the US and the world that I want to travel to. So I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. The static camera footage is crazy, and yeah, have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna have a great day for sure. And what the hell, this grid light died too.
What?
The laser pen died.
Okay, now that's weird.
So
I'm just starting again. This had shut off, and then what the hell happened to the grid though? That's a brand new lithium AAA battery I put in there.
date,
Threat.
used, threat. The last word that came through, as you can see right there, threat. Right when we're talking about this stuff dying. So we came downstairs, been upstairs investigating for a while. This is supposedly the area with the former member of the church who hanged themselves. Don't know if that's true or not, but that's what people in town have said, and they said that his ghost haunts this area. And then we came down, and the SLS camera, the tablet had just shut off on its own, but it still has a battery. There's no sleep mode on this. We specifically, specifically put sleep mode on off. Then over here,
I can't believe this. The light's off.
yeah.
What the heck? It's still what?
Now look at,
It was all over. You know, all over here.
look at, it's just about to die. Look at, come over here.
It's not really even that cold here.
Look at, can you see that? Careful where you're stepping because there are nails.
I know. You know what? It does there. It just shows up barely on your hand right there.
Look at here. You have to get really close to see the light. So that
Right
thing
there.
already died.
Okay, that's a lithium battery, an actual lithium battery.
Well-
Well, might as well just keep it because it's not gonna. We don't want to forget it.
Well, that was interesting. Sacrifice. Right when that happened, sacrifice went. Did you sacrifice yourself down here? Is that what happened? You went to go meet Jesus earlier than you thought you would? What was your sacrifice for?
You know, earlier you had this motion ball going off. And this light right in front of us on this chair. If you're down here, can you make that light go off? I think you drained our dot matrix pen.
Are you down here in the basement? Look, your SLS died already.
What?
Right there.
What the hell is going on with that?
It's the same technology as this one, but this screen has been on since we were upstairs, and that screen already died, but it's got full battery. That's what's trippy.
That's a brand. This is the same battery, but for some reason,
Plants faster.
oh, it's active.
Heat plants faster. Interesting that we're by the kitchen. Maybe cook.
There's the
Cook the
kitchen over there.
vegetables faster.
You want to go look in there?
Are you over here in the kitchen? You want some food? It's probably been a while since you've eaten.
You know, I kind of feel like this place has like such old energy to me, you know? It's almost like just whatever residual energy is left, it's just like that, you know? It's just residual energy.
I feel like we made a really interesting connection up by the baptismal,
Uh-huh.
but then past that, it's kind of dead.
Yeah, unless there's anything captured when we're gone here.
Well, everybody, this is your last chance. Whoever's down here, do you regret hanging yourself if you did it? Where did you hang yourself from? It said fan.
A fan?
Fan luck. Heart. Interesting.
I don't know. It's hard to piece that together. For me, it's kind of like when we first came, we didn't capture it, but the REM pod was going off and that light. It's almost like it just dissipated.
Yeah.
Doesn't it seem like that?
Neither of the REM pods have gone off at all.
Well, lately, I mean, they did, but
Yeah, that's what I mean. And there's nothing on the SLS on either of them, which proves its validity when we use it in other places and we get stuff. Also, this building is really old, really kind of dangerous, and there's so much stuff in there that it's making my nose
Yeah.
get clogged and I'm getting a really bad headache.
Yeah, me too. So just think about that pen light, though. Actually, when I put a brand new, I mean, I literally have a charge, you know, one of those testers. I just got that ready. I mean, it's a full battery.
Yeah.
Honestly, what would explain that? I mean, it's a dot matrix pen that would go for days.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just, I mean, I don't get those kind of things.
Like you're not gonna, they don't have equipment that burns out in an hour.
But I mean, if you had that at home, I mean, it's just, it stays on.
Yeah.
You just turn on and you turn off. It keeps going for like weeks. I don't know. It is definitely a lot of stuff in the air down here, though.
Okay, everybody, but it was truly a blessing being able to investigate this building and being able to see the inside and hearing the stories. This is an extremely historic location, a cherished place by the community of San Marcos. And I want to just thank everybody who helped make this happen. And
Linda.
yep,
Kate.
Linda's amazing. Everybody that was
Very
here and helped
helpful.
us. Yeah, I thought that we got some really interesting results right away, but this was more about the history and just kind of seeing the inside of this building that nobody has ever really been allowed inside of. Like Linda was telling us earlier, people would die to get into this building, so it's been a blessing. But from Jeff and I, it's been a good day.
Yep.
We're gonna head off to our final location of the trip tomorrow, but we love you guys and stay spooky. Woo! Bye.